Alright guys, so our last class we stopped for this part where like say we take design this area of the dashboard now where we resemble calendar. So the next part where we want tidy now this statistics chart area of our design. So alright, so what I'll do, I'll come my HTML here just after this productivity listing grid. I will create a new class. I'll call it monthly statistics. So inside this monthly statistics, we'll get h1 class h title. Then we'll type statistics on July. So now after this part, we'll create a new div. So this div is now going to wrap everything inside this place here, which is this circle charts stuff here. You get. So that'll do. This div, I'll call statistics charts. Then inside we'll put this SVG. If you look my assets now, I'll provide this circle here. We'll put this circle inside. So now this circle will style now to give us this design all the see for here. So I'll just show now what is style up us. So I'll go paste the first one here. The first SVG mostly. Okay. Then I'll just duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4. Because now 4 circle there. If you look design, you get this ashes circle 1, this green 2, this other darker one 3, then the main dark one 4. So now be 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So now 4, there been 5 I want to so 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 now. This is supposed to be 4. Okay. So we'll see. So we'll get these 4 stuffs here. So I'll first cancel. Okay, I'll comment 3 out. We'll work with the first one here. Alright. So more designer first there before we start to add this circle, this green circle and this jet image here. So now for instance my main.css file, just after this our time area, we'll target the h title. So this h title, which is the h1 there, we'll give them display. Now already display block now. We'll just include this set font mixing. So main font, the font size will be 1.75 m. Then the font weight will be 600. Alright. Then we'll set our color to secondary text, while our text align will be center. Alright, mostly. Okay, so we'll get statistics on July here. So now we'll target this monthly statistics here. Notice say the h title inside the monthly statistics and with the target outside. The reason we say I won't use that same h title here, take target this upcoming schedule and this upcoming activity. You get, so if I put on inside monthly statistics, so maybe I come my CSS here, I call target monthly statistics before I call the target the H1. Then only monthly statistics go see this style. So I want me this style and I made it available to these other sections. Yes. Alright, so now for that. So now inside this monthly statistics, we'll target the statistics charts. So the charts will give them heights of 9.5 EM. Then we'll set a width of 9.5 EM as well. Okay, to make them small. Alright, so now we'll set margin to 0 auto to centralize them. Then margin top to push them out from that title to 1.5 EM. Then margin bottom to push all those how do you call them now? Those progress bar to push them down, like to space them from the progress bar. You get we want 1.65 EM. While we set position to relative, then we will include set flex. This mixing now, flex, center, and initial for the flex direction. So the reason why we give this position relative because the sheet generator go inside this statistics chart now, which is all this jet and the rest. And we'll give some of them absolutes so that they don't go just fly come outside. You get why would they set all this why would they set flex now here to center? We want to make sure say our rest items now, all of them they decentralized. You get that means our all our circles now where they inside here now, all of them go they aligned for they're just stacked on top of each other. You get so we'll just see. Alright, we'll look at this one. So now statistics on July. Well, if we need to increase them, we increase them. So now, inside our main.cxs now, we'll target the SVG. So the SVG will give the fill to none. You get? Then the stroke go be dark blue. You see them? So we'll give the fill none. Then we'll set the stroke to dark blue. For favor increase this thing small set to like maybe 10. Okay. Then we'll set the stroke width now. So the stroke width now will increase the width of that our SVG stroke now. So that I can make our fat small. So the stroke will be 0.1 EM. So anytime I put this 0.1, I may say 0 there automatically. Because now 0.1 with this. But I just like to put points just there like that. Automatically that CSS go just our browser go no 0 supposed there. So anything I want to do, I shall go work. So I put 0.1 EM. So don't make this in fat small. Then now for us to get this half where they are now, see I say the thing they cut out now. That means this one they half. For us to get them, we will use this property. We'll use our inspect elements inside that one. Okay. We'll select knows the parts, the SVG here. So we'll use stroke dash array. So the stroke dash array now it will give our SVG, it could give dash or broken lines. You get what they call broken lines. And then you see them. If I put like 1 pixel and I see them. So the higher the number, the lesser the cuts. Like lesser the cuts you get. So we'll take out a very high number. You see I'm setting up plenty again. Should you see them? You see they go high and I don't mean to. So I'll put on to like maybe 60 pixel without cuts or like 58. You see them? So we don't get this half circle for this place. So I'll just copy this one and I'll go paste down for here. Okay, so now I'll do this one as well. If you look at the design again, see I'll say the design oh now for this the misbehave. You see I say the stroke here it is rounded. You get so for us to get this rounded what we'll do, we'll target again, we'll say stroke line cap, we'll put round. You see I want all round now. You get so I'll just copy, then I'll go paste down. Let's see. Okay, my camera not the block this thing. Alright, so I'll paste down here. So stroke line cap round. Then the next thing we need to do, let's say first, we need to rotate this thing now. We need to rotate it because I want day and day somewhere here. So to rotate now, you're supposed to do this one. Transform rotate. So rotate 65 degree. Alright, then we'll set position to absolute, then z-index to 99. Alright, so we'll not tidy this one now. So we'll tidy the remaining circles. So this one's will be like say I comment out, I go on comments then we'll go work on all of them. So by default now, I don't comment all of them and they show somewhere here, but they stacked on top of each other based on this our flex we'll set for here. So what we need to do, we'll target ent child now. So we'll say and ent child 2, because this one now will be the first one we'll do now. This first one now ent child 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. You get. So now I'll just duplicate this one's out first. 2, 3, and 4. Magic water. Who the talk self mazipina. Alright. So now end child. What we'll do? We'll target we'll target the stroke, we'll target transform, then we'll target the z-index. So I'll just copy this one out now. We'll paste down here. Then the transform, we'll paste in the z-index, we'll paste. Alright. So for this first end child now, we'll give the color. For this second end child, sorry, we'll give the color normal green. We'll see. So the normal green is somewhere here, but it is hidden for the back. So for us to see we need to rotate them. So to rotate now, we'll give an angle 35 to rotate them out. See how we don't rotate out now. See how the resemble to get here. Then our Z index we will make them 98. I'll go explain why the Z index be 98. Just hold on. So we'll just copy this one, paste them here, paste here. So instead of normal green for this one, we'll go use light green, while the last one will be off blue. So the off blue now my gray color. I just name my off blue shell. So if you name it you like, so this one will just be 0. So will be 0. Then this 35 here will be 0 as well. While 98, 97, and 96. Okay. For some reason, the fourth one already show. Okay, we'll target the stroke dash array. That will set onto 100 pixel. Alright. So you see the fourth one, it don't come outside. You get. So this fourth one don't come outside. So now this fourth one are 96. So the way they happen now, the way Z-index being now, Z-index now they give priority now for positioned elements now. Which one I go first show? So the thing be like card. You get it be like card. So this if you see my two now is that why is my okay, it be like card now. The way card be now, you know how it's a shuffle card now, so one after the other. You get one after the other. So all of them now get positioned, they put position for all the cards. You get. So as position there for all the cards now, we want a web like so okay, the one where the button go show. So for that one for the one where the button to show now, we'll call make sure say is Z index value go the highest. So if his Z index value did the highest now, automatically now it will come up. So this situation now, so like say we get 4 SVG here now. So all of them this stacked on top of each other. This one, this one, this one. So the gray now, which is this last one, and I get the smallest number. If we could give them the highest number now, so like maybe 196 now, you go see and say it go come up and I will cover all of them. You get, because I didn't get the highest number now. But also we want to make it the last, and I could give them 96, which is the smallest. So the one we follow on could be 97, then 98, then 99 are for the very first one now. Now be this one we get here. Okay, so without tidy this circle, more tidy the jet where the inside. So to do that one, inside my HTML here, just after the SVG, I will put span class. I'll just say decal circle. Okay, decal circle. Then I need to be the name thing, so any name I use, just stick on like that. Name. Just to make sure say we make that span unique. So the assets rocket.png. Then we need to give them class or any need statistics. Another image not more statistics now. So we'll just leave them. Or if you want to give a class, you just give class to share. Say rocket. If you want to just make things unique, you get. So now we'll go about HTML, our CSS. After the SVG, we will target decal circle. So inside the decal circle, we'll give height to be 4.5 em. Width could be the same thing. Then we'll set display to be inline block. Background color could be light green, while our border radius will be 50%. Then position will be absolute. Okay, so the circle inside here, but this rocket is too big. So for the rocket, we'll just target the rocket here. We'll set the height to 4 em. Then position will be absolute. Y bottom will be 4 em. Okay. All right. Or if you like, if you say push and go up smaller, but they also not get the original assets for this project. If you leave them like that if you want. So it's in the fly. So if you animate now, if you just don't kind of make a fly come out like this. But it's not an animation class, so we'll fast share these ones. So more just leave them like this here, at least that it close to waiting there. So you get the check. So now we'll tidy these progress bar, the stats were there. So next thing after the statistics charts, we go target, no, not target, we'll create a new div. We'll call them statistics progress. So inside statistics progress, we'll get the stats. Then inside the stats, we'll define one div for the top area, then another one for the stat line. So the top area, now be this tax and this 40%. Then the stat line and now be this long progress bar where you see for here. So now inside the stats, I'll just create a new column top area. So inside top area, span dot stat title, then tasks or duplicate. It will be stats percentage. We'll give them 40%. So now we'll not define for this top area. Then the next thing, underneath this top area, we'll create a new div. We'll call them stats line. So the way the progress bar will work, we say we'll get one span. We'll call them outer. So inside this outer now, we'll call get another one that will be the inner. The inner now will actually be all these loading lines where they are now. So this one are the inner. Then this one for now, which is this gray line, namely the outer. Okay, so now I'll just put span that's inner. So we don't mark up. So now inside our HTML, sorry, inside our main.css, let's see. If you see these things there, for this end shell, for this HVG, we duplicate this one. So if we create mixins for here now to make sure say we not duplicate all these lines, you get, because one of the aim of this main.css are to give us a shortened line of codes. Then we'll leave the compilation to work for our the compilation of the many codes not to work inside our normal CSS file. You get. So what do we do here? If we create a mixin, more just on sharp for we'll go tidy that other one. I'll say at mixin set sc option. So we'll get the stroke color, transform val for value, then z-index. So just copy, paste. So for the stroke, we'll set them to stroke color, transform val, it could be this one, then z-index go d equals to z-index. Alright. So now we'll target this one. Instead of mixing, we'll type include, then normal green, rotate 98. So we'll delete from here now. And this is the work. So we'll just want quickly for this other ones too. Paste here. This one will be light. Rotate will be 0. Y z-index will be 97. We'll delete this ones out. And same thing for the last one here. So off blue, rotate 0 and 96. Okay. It's not said that they better organized. So more check to make sure you see the work, and yes, the work. Alright, so now back to our statistics progress. So now for the statistics progress now we'll target okay, this one after statistics chart dot statistics progress. Okay, so first thing first, we include the set flex mixin. So display flex, justify content could be space between, then align items initial. If you put start, then another one initial. You get. So I'll just use the default here. So let's see first. Okay. So we'll set the height. Oh wait. Statistics progress. Line items, flex direction. It's empty now. All right. Okay. We are on track because at the end of the day we'll go duplicate this one out. All right. So now I'll just continue. I'll be explaining this again. So now We will set height to 9.3 em. We'll just duplicate these things now, safe. Start. So 1, 2, 3 for 1, 2, and 3 for the task, complete works, and the hours. Okay, then instead of the initial here, we'll set to column. So column now, we make sure they drop down like this. Okay, then after this height place now, we'll target start, then top area. So top area now, we'll go run flex again here. So this flex, space between initial to the default. All right, so now we'll target the start title for inside top area. Then we'll target start percentage, and we'll just do this one first. So I'll set the color to primary text, then I'll set the font width. Font width could be 500. Then for the start percentage, we'll just duplicate these things so we'll get here. Color will be secondary text. Why the font width could be 700. So let's see. All right. This need to drop down. Let's see. Let's say it's too big. Nine point five. Okay. Now just go back. Now change this into 9.5 instead of 10.5. So here we'll put 10.5 there. We'll go to 9.5. Close on back. Alright. So now would I get tasks 40%? This next ones could be complete works, hours 80%, 25%. Okay, we'll just put the values there. So complete works 80%, then hours 25%. Okay. All right. So now we'll target this progress bar here. So to do that, currently we target start title, start percentage, top area, start line. So top area. So after top area, we'll target the start line. Start line will set margin top to 0.3 35 EM, which is 0.35 EM. Then inside, we'll target the outer line. So the outer line will set display to block, while our width could be 100%. Then height to 0.4 EM. Our border radius will set them to 25 pixel. Then background color could be lighter gray. Okay. Then overflow hidden. You get overflow hidden. Okay. Outer line. Outer. No, that's not sure. Okay. So we'll get the outer here. Now remaining the inner. So inside this place, we'll target inner. Display block. Height go inherit. Then we'll set our width to 40%. Border radius could be 15 pixel. Then background color could be normal green. Okay. So this here. So the reason why this symbol is because normally this width now could be the progress. You get, so if you use maybe JavaScript or any technology where you the tweak or run the codes now this width now they go the target. You get, so now this width you go the target, so it'll come like this at time. When you select this inner, so imagine it's from 40% now. So if not like 60% now, it's not say go the lows, they go like that. You see, as they load, this one will change something like 2 editor binding, something like that. But I'll more leave that for JavaScript people. I also be JavaScript people shall go never reach there. And CSS will they talk on now. So anyhow, now we'll see do end shite here. So outer and inner, we'll target the stats, right? So the stats now, just after the start line, we'll set end child to we'll target outer inner, We'll set the width to 80%. Then background color will be dark blue. Okay. Sorry. Then we'll duplicate. We'll target the third one. We'll set the width to 25 with 25%. While the background color will be light green. I know transfer to mixing, that will be your own classwork or assignments or whatever. Although you find we turn to mixing. So we'll get this our progress bar here, this tax now. So get tax, completed works, or complete works, hours, 25%, 80, 40. So I think we'll run this part of the dashboard. Okay. So next we'll tidy this area, which is this upcoming activity chat. But we're not going down for this video, we'll go down for the next video. So we'll end this one here. You know you'll be now. Like the video, practice this thing properly so that you will get the check where. Then subscribe to the channel and still tell more people where it is better correct CSS tutorials. So anyway, I'll see you later from the episode now big tank and I'll see you for the next tutorial. Thank you.